So, welcome everybody. This is part of our regular Tuesday series where we're talking about all things related to trekking in Nepal. My name is Michelle Hill, and I am a business and travel coach. And for me, my Nepal journey started back in 2015 when, knowing absolutely nothing, I decided to trek to Everest Base Camp and discovered how mentally and physically challenging that can be, but also how rewarding, exhilarating, and transforming it can be. And joining me today is one of my really good friends, Dinesh Karki, and he runs Nature Explore Trek, has years and years and years of trekking experience. So I will let him introduce himself and then we'll get started with what we're going to talk about today.
Yeah. Namaste, everyone. Good morning from Kathmandu. This is Dinesh. Those who doesn't know my name. So as we are in regular meeting every week. So I'm from the Everest region of Nepal, which is located in eastern part and remote area where I was born and brought until my early age, like 14 to 15 years. Since that time, I'm working in this tourism sector. At the beginning, I was as a supporting porters, like last 5, 7 years. That means like good opportunity to learn about this my job and where I collect a lot of knowledge, skills, how to guiding the people from my beginning of job like porter. And after 5, 7 years later, I get out of like promote or like upgrade to the guide, assistant guide, and then finally I became like a full responsible guide. And then I've been guiding last 12 years with one of the toppest level trekking company in Nepal. Been working like 12 years in different region of Nepal, namely Everest, Annapurna, Kanchenjunga, Manaslu, wherever, like all the popular mountains and then trekking. And also I've got good opportunity to trek in Europe and Alps a couple of times when I got opportunity to visit there with my friends home, and my friends were as guiding me there because it is sort of different than Nepal. And we also have like I also have a group and we guiding in Tibet, especially in the western part of Tibet and holy mountain side of Mount Kailas and India and everywhere, like where the most trekking and hard trekking activities are happened. And last 7 to 8 years now, we have one trekking company, which is Guideway company, called Nature Explore Trek, and where Michelle and I meet, and we're like doing like these events every week through here. So we are working, and we've been like involving and trekking and organizing, not only trek, like all these climbing, and also we're sidely like involved in social work. Recently, just a few days ago, I'm in the one of the project called Pre-Iceological Camp, which is organized from the Takom Foundations based in Netherlands, Europe, and they've been organizing this amazing projects from 2015 since they established the foundation. And the foundation chairman, Tom Robertson's, Carolina, and then all the members are physically, mentally, and financially they are supporting every year, and they come every year, and then they go wherever the camp happened. Like this year, we have in Chame and Darpane, which is located in Annapurna region, and just bordering with Mount Annapurna, and it is the beautiful place. And what is best, what is really needed people. There is no proper hospital for checking such a basic health, like eye, checking eye, or like doing like something really needed. People
Yeah.
really feel. And we had a like camp for two places for this time, and more than 600 locals involved and participate
Wow.
and check up their eyes. And then we found I mean, like the doctors select 20 people need surgery, and then they did in same sport at the same time, 20 people, and it is really satisfactory, and everyone is
Yeah.
success. And this program is huge and really really big, and I think and we have a feeling that all the locals grab the best opportunity, and then they have a good benefit of their basic health, and then this project is going every year. Like we have already planned for next year. Next year, I hope so. So that's what I did in my last week. And yeah, that's I want to tell. And if I need, I will tell more later about this project or anything, Michelle.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, We were just talking before we started the recording, and Dinesh, you said to me that this year was way more special for you. Why was
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, yeah, because of being like so many, receiving the so many tourists after COVID-19, and then being like with the different people in different region of trekking, like in Annapurna and Everest, working in being like almost more than 2 months. I'm busy in working in this like organizing and then receive the people and trekking and to the mountains and come back to Kathmandu and doing farewells, and it makes me really busy, and it is very special after COVID-19 because of like we starting again to our back to our
Yes.
job, and then it
Mhm.
makes more special in like this my last week because of I'm which things give me the satisfy and make happy because of I'm also not only we're doing volunteering, like we're just serving some locals from our company. Our
Yeah.
all the guides were there for volunteering, like helping the people, like give the hands to take the doctors and making the arrangement, all the benches, and coordinate with the locals government because of the language. Our clients cannot translate all the communications with the locals. Yeah. And we've been there, all my staffs, including myself, we are there for 1 week. That's such a great, it also opportunity for us to be there with and then connect about health with them.
Yeah. Yeah.
We are there many times as a guiding and mountain, swing the mountains. But this time it was different because we are going as a part of the volunteering and look after someone really needed. So it makes me
Yeah.
so happy, and I'm very fortunate to be there. And not only me and all our nature expert staffs are blessed and really privileged to be part of that project.
Yeah. It's and for me, as a person and a business owner, the ability and the ways that we can give back and help other people are so important, aren't they? And it's that old cliche, if everybody could just do a little thing, it would make such a big difference all around the world. So thank you for what you've been doing.
You're welcome.
No, back to now. A lot of times when we talk about trekking in Nepal, we talk about coming in spring or autumn because that's when the weather is best. But for some people, like because of their restrictions, because of when they can take their leave or where they are in their life and all that sort of thing, sometimes people just simply can't get to Nepal and do the treks during those like really good times. Now, when the weather's really good, the downside of that too is that lots and lots and lots of people go to Nepal to trek, so some of the trails can be quite busy. So our topic today is Monsoon Trek Magic. And really, the idea today is just to explore this a little bit in terms of, whilst we don't say yes, come in the monsoon, and forget about everything else because you may or may not see, different things. But if monsoon is the only time that you can come, please don't think you can't come. So Dinesh, obviously the biggest impact when coming in monsoon is the fact that the weather's going to be inclement. There'll be rain, and if people are coming to Nepal, how can they check on the weather or look and see what's happening or what to expect when they come? Is there like I mean, for me, I look up an app to see what's happening with the wind and the rain and all that. Is there that sort of stuff for when you come to Nepal?
Yes, so those people who doesn't have time in autumn and spring, and then but still want to come to see Nepal, and they only have time in monsoon, so it is possible to visit the certain part of the country, like
Yep.
yeah, as you said, the weather is normally we check through the app, mobile we using like mobile app, like weather app, or like checking in Google, but sometimes it's not accurate. So what I have experienced, sometimes they said rain, but that day no rain. It happened a lot in my experience in mountain, especially. Yeah. the lower part of the area of Nepal, lands is more rain because more forest and more like a river and like kind of landscape. But when we growing up little higher in the mountains, we will leave the cloudy rain behind of us, and then we will raise it in the mountains. That means
Okay,
less
so
rain in the higher
so you,
part.
you kind of get above the rain. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, we will be like no, it doesn't mean no, it doesn't mean when the monsoon all time rain. Some part
Yeah.
of country will be rain, but not all over everyday rain, right? Let's say, for example, someday along your trip when it's raining, not every time raining all over, right? Some part can rain, some part can be cloudy, some can be drizzling. But
Mm-hmm.
especially in the mountain, when we going start our trekking, beginning of days, it might be muddy, rain, and grasses on the trail, like lychees.
Oh.
Uh, yeah, but when we when we going up, like after 3 4 days walk, that means we will reach in the higher place, right? So that when once we reach in the higher place, that means we leave the behind cloudy because we are in higher. Normally the clouds will be raised from the lower part, from the
Okay.
river, or from the goats, something like that, right? It's I mean like normal, but everywhere can be it, but that's kind of example, right? So anyone, those who want to do like for Annapurna Circuit or Everest Base Camp or like Annapurna Base Camp, these treks, the beginning of trek, to be honest, it can be muddy, rain, it can be a disturb your holiday. So you have to
Yeah.
protect like wearing your like poncho gears, not a view, just kind of walk for. But we have experienced last 5 7 years the weather due to the climate change. The weather is still okay in June, July. That means many
Okay.
people are happy to see the mountains, with greeneries. Of course, the monsoon is make more greenery with all the new seeds and flowers because of the rain,
Yeah.
and then people have a good view. And also, we have some of the trip are selected for monsoon. Like where the less definitely less rain.
Yes.
Like people can go do the Upper Mustang Trek. Upper Mustang is like plateau with the border with Tibet, and where is like not a big forest. It's like dry land and brown hills, and there is like
Okay.
almost no rain. Upper
Right. So
Mustang.
there. So just so there are some particular areas where even though it's monsoon season, it's not really going to be that wet there.
Yes,
It's just
yes,
you just have to get there through the wet sometimes.
yes.
Yeah.
Like most of people do. Yeah, we have many tourists visiting Nepal in monsoon.
Yep.
The people they must choose the like Upper Mustang because of the less rain. Upper
Okay.
Upper Dolpa,
Yep.
Lower Dolpo, and name some Everest Base Camp, of course.
Yes.
Then some
Okay.
sort, yeah, some short trek, and also they can visit in Kathmandu, Lumbini, Pokhara, Bandipur, because
Mm.
these are the like touring, like we're not trekking, so there will be not big issues about view because we are just kind of seeing the close to the temples, monasteries,
Yes.
right? So yeah, with small umbrella, people can just see the
So
things
for
around.
trekking, like for myself,
Also,
yeah,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah. Also, it will not rain every day, to be honest.
Yeah.
So it is monsoon. Well, it's supposed to be rain, but sometimes we have some sign. So
Yeah.
it's not like everyday rain. Sometimes it rains, sometimes it doesn't rain, and
Oh,
the
okay.
weather is unpredictable.
Yeah, because like when I was growing up, I lived in Papua New Guinea, which is like on the equator, and
Mhm.
during the wet season there, it would rain every day, like somewhere around 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and it would just like bucket down for about 2 or 3 hours, and then it would stop. But that would happen
Oh,
like every day. So yeah.
oh,
But back to Nepal, what I was going to say before is that when I did my Everest Base Camp trek, I was early September,
mhm.
which is kind of like it's kind of that it's monsoon is officially ended, but it's really at the start of that autumn season. And
Mhm.
I do remember it rain, like we had rain a couple of times, but not like heavy like downpours and stuff. But for people coming during that time, is there any like special equipment or different gear that you would bring? Like you mentioned that some of the areas that you need to walk through to get up high, there's leeches and different things. So is there any different or special equipment that you would need to think about?
Yes, definitely. Definitely, we need like waterproof walking boots
Yeah,
and gaiters. The gaiters
yeah,
that would protect your like pants on the ground side,
yeah,
and then waterproof, mostly waterproof jackets, pants, and then of course the monsoon time it will be not cold in mountain because not I mean like, it will be in the higher last part, but not like cold like in autumn or winter or spring.
yeah,
So you don't have that much warmer clothes, but you need at least more rain gears like rain poncho, waterproof jackets and pants, and maybe gloves also are waterproofs.
yeah,
So these are
yeah,
the importance.
yeah. And I think I had a cover for my pack as well, a waterproof cover for my pack,
Yeah.
which I only used it a couple of times, but yeah, I was glad I had it.
Yeah, people work with plastics also to make like a small kind of poncho,
Yeah,
but these
yeah,
are not like a proper way. So if you are planning to trek in monsoon, please bring the proper gear like a rain gear, all
yeah,
the pants,
yeah,
jackets. Of course, we can also buy in Kathmandu the waterproof things. Yeah,
yeah.
no, these are
But
the important.
still quite cold when you get up to
Yes,
the higher areas. So you'd still need to bring like some sort of puffer jacket for nighttime and things like that.
yes, and
Yeah,
also the benefit of doing in a monsoon trek is quite less people and
yeah,
more engaging with locals because of the most of the local people back in the village in
yeah.
monsoon because it is the farming time in Nepal.
Right. Okay.
Because of the climate in the mountain, the people in winter they don't leave. They back down to the cities where the closest, like Pokhara or Kathmandu. But
Yeah.
in monsoon, everyone back to the village for farming and for look
Okay.
after their domestic animals and doing like some project. School
Yeah.
are open. All the schools and children are back in the village. So monsoon time is wonderful to see all these locals their home. So yeah, the winter, if we do in winter and like in late autumn, still we might see the less people there because of the already started cold.
Yeah.
But in monsoon, so we have a great chance to see them around their home.
Okay. So when there's less trekkers around though, does that mean there's less guest tea houses open? That it's
No,
going to be more difficult to get accommodation?
no, the guest houses they open. All the guest houses will open
Right.
because of they basically where they're from. The genetically or their local homes are from there. That means their guest house is attached with the village, right? So that means
Okay.
all people are back to the village. Means they open. They always keep it open. Well, maybe not all amount of hotel will open
Yeah.
because of the less trekkers, but
Yeah.
whenever we trek, no problem with accommodation and food because
Okay.
of people know that and everyone hoping and waiting the clients all the time. So there is no rules for close and open, So always they leave the open.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And I guess, yeah, like there's so many different areas to explore in Nepal that even if you don't want to go up to the really high areas during monsoon, there's still places that you can take people. Plus, as you mentioned, like Lumbini and Bandipur and Pokhara, where you can get that cultural immersion as well as the trekking experience.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do like this. The people who wants to see the Nepal in monsoon, so they
Yeah.
can do like a city tour like the mentioned place we already, and then trekking in Upper Mustang and Lower Dolpo, Upper Dolpo. Upper Dolpo is a little higher and adventure and
Yeah.
longer many days. But
Yeah.
if you have only like certain amount of time, like just for a week and a half, just for a week, they do the Upper Mustang. It is like they both is available like overland and walking. So that
So
even what
yeah.
yeah,
So
and then
those ones are like so to get to Everest Space Camp, you normally fly into Lakla, but some of these other ones do you start off in a Jeep and then you get dropped off and then you start trekking. Is that right?
yes, yes. For the Upper Mustang, there is now is more facilities by road because the road makes more sustainable with
Yep.
blacktop, and that means even the monsoon floats, so no problem, they can drive. So yeah, there is always alternative in Mustang Trek. That means like you have like if in case the flight is delayed due to cloudy or rain, then you can take a jeep, drive from
Okay.
Pokhara to get to the trekking starting point. So
Right.
there is always options and which is better in the look like scenario. So when the weather is like a cloudy, rain and disturb the flight and cancel, then you have to wait for another day or like like many days.
Yep.
Well, at the moment there is options to go by jeep also to get to Lukla for Everest Base
Oh,
Camp
is
Trek,
there?
but long many days driving because of
Right.
long distance. Yeah,
Yeah.
we have to go from through the other side of the lower part of the Khumbu Valley, get to the one place for one day and then another day for another jeep. That means at least we need like 2 more days driving to get our trekking starting point. So that means many hours driving, and off on.
Yeah. And
So
and trust me, some of those Jeeps are not the most comfortable things in the world, are they?
yeah, yeah. The nice jeeps cannot take in the mountain.
Except for the Nature Explored Trek ones, they're always really comfortable, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah, we try all these. Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing all that with us. That was really interesting. So, for anybody watching the replay, please, if you thought you can't go to Nepal because you can only get there when it says, "Oh, it's monsoon, don't come." Um, let's have a chat. Like, reach out to me or reach out to Dinesh or both of us, and we can work out a really exciting adventure for you based around when you want to come and what you want to do and how adventurous you are and how fit you are and how much you want to challenge yourself. So um, that's pretty much all I was going to say today. Dinesh, did you have anything else you wanted to add for anyone?
I think not at the moment. So maybe if I have anything, so we will include in our next event.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's most of part. We think, yeah. At the last, I want to add just few words. Yeah, the people, if you don't have a time holiday to visit Nepal or any Himalayas in the East Asia, like anywhere, so especially in Nepal, so you can do in monsoon, like we talk already. So you have chance to see the heritage side of Kathmandu, Pokhara, the popular national park in Chitwan, and yeah, and then the trekking you can also do a little trekking or like jeeps driving overland through, or you can also do the some like other country trip to Mount Kailas in Tibet. So you can
Mhm.
also, if you have like 2 weeks time and you want to see the mountains in Kailas or lakes and visit as a pilgrimage, so you can do kind of that trip also. Yeah, that's I want to tell at the moment.
I almost forgot. Did you want to share some photos from the trip that you just did with the
Yeah, that
foundation?
would be nice.
All right, just hang on. I'll just get that up and um I'll share my screen. So these are the photos that you posted onto Facebook yesterday, I think. So
Yes. This photo is the doctors is giving some structure to the who had a surgery
yeah,
to how to take care of their eyes after, like putting the like all the drops and take medicines and how to take care at all about. And this is our
okay,
second camp in Darapani.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that sound is going to come through.
Yeah, because look at that, all people, like they're like, yeah, they're waiting on the
Yeah.
queue because of the long queue going on to meet
I
doctor.
guess I guess they don't get the opportunity very often, do they? Here's some more people.
Yeah, yeah. She's like like this is the welcome program, and you can see me and me too with like my sign post.
There you are.
Yeah.
And the
And this is the
Takum
foundation of
Foundation.
the whole work and the whole support physically, mentally, emotionally, everything. Yeah.
All the young stars.
Yeah, all the young stars from Chami, like this
Why
they are so
did
cute. They are
that
so cute.
absolutely did
Yeah.
the foundation give out sunglasses to the kids?
Yeah, yeah. The foundation distribute the sunglasses, and then they are happy to receive that and see all the fingers and our head and everyone have one signpost.
They're so cute. They're so
Yeah.
cute.
And this is in our first camp. And these are the banners of our like organizations. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this
And
is
some of
also
the
still in
kids
the first
waving.
camp. Yeah.
Yeah.
And before you check, normally
Oops,
we have
sorry.
to, yeah, we have to register the name per record. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're doing there. Yeah.
And for you and your guides, because you can help interpret for
Yeah.
people who don't speak English, that's wonderful.
Yeah. We just translating, like, with our volunteers from Netherlands, they don't know the
Yeah.
Nepalese. And the Nepalese
Yeah.
the local people normally don't speak the English. So we are just a mediator. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all you can see all our guides, one or two are here, and he also
Yeah.
from our office. Yeah, just kind of helping. Yeah, he is the our
Volunteering.
senior guide, and his birthday, his name is Tees.
What a wonderful way to spend your birthday.
Yeah, his birthday is putting in the prawn. Yeah,
And the eye chart.
yeah, because checking the like examination before we
Yeah.
go for the second phase. This is the first examination of our eyes, like vision, checking the vision. And helping him to get, like the one of the students is take care of him to bring in camp because
Yeah.
he cannot walk.
And then the
Still,
kids again.
yeah, the youngsters wedding.
Oh, there you are with the young stars.
Yeah, we have a group picture at the end before they go to home. We ask them to take a picture together.
Yeah.
And she's teacher of kids, and even we check in small cute babies' eyes also.
Yeah.
Yeah, so his sister.
It's
Yeah,
always important to start early, isn't it?
yeah. And this is the coming at the end, the last.
Yep.
And actually, it was in yesterday.
Yep.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
And these are
And
some of the people from the foundation.
he's the chairman of Tapam Foundation.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a great photo.
Yeah, this is all in together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that it? Oh no.
and more.
But that's great.
Yeah,
We're back to the start again. So I'll
yeah,
stop sharing. Yeah, no, that's lovely. And as I said before, it's like for me, like to see people who come every year like that.
yeah,
And then yeah, when we come on our tour next May, we'll be focusing on going to a school to help a school. So we have a give back day in our tour as well. So
yeah,
and my partner Tim is really looking forward to that. He wants to bring he's bringing a pump and some soccer balls, and he wants to blow up soccer balls and play football with all the kids. So that should be fun as well. Anyway, we've kind of wandered off the monsoon topic, but it was well worth sharing all of that with everybody. And we will leave it there. And we'll be back next week on Tuesday at the same time to talk more about various aspects of trekking in Nepal. So
yeah.
thanks so much, Dinesh.
You're welcome.